All right, this is it. This is me attempting to get my high score on a Sporcle quiz where I have to identify on this world map here, without the help of any outlines, any country uh, that comes up. Um, and I admit I don't know where all the countries are, so I'm not going to get 100%, but I probably get in the 80% maybe if I have a really good run. And um, I think my record is 99%, but that was back when I was practicing this. So, ah, East Timor. Interesting start. It's this little triangular island over here. Sweden's another good one to start with. I don't do anything in the middle of Africa till I get a lot of the border countries, so I just skip those. Same with the middle of um, Asia. It's just not going to work. Sao Tome and Principe includes some islands off the coast of Africa, so that one's not too hard to get. Italy's also not hard to get, but you want to click on Sicily. You don't want to click on the mainland of Italy because you don't want to accidentally hit San Marino or Vatican City. Chad's a big country, but too hard to find. The islands are always useful, although I do not know any of these Pacific islands over here, so I'm not gonna. That's probably where I'm gonna fail if I get that far. Also, anything that is on a little peninsula is somewhat easy to get. I almost missed Myanmar there. It'll always be Burma to me, right? Um, North Korea is a little dangerous to go for without South Korea, but it's not too bad. Iran's right under the Caspian Sea. Colombia is nice, always one of the first ones I get in South America. It's right near Panama. Papua New Guinea, you want to go to the east end of New Guinea because the west end is Indonesia. Iraq is a little hard to find before you get Iran, another island. Trinidad and Tobago, that's the closest to South America of those Caribbean islands. Bangladesh, I'm going to wait till I get India, even though I could probably hit it. Qatar is another one on a peninsula. Germany, I kind of like to wait for the Netherlands, but I'm going to go for it. It's pretty big. This little inset down here, Central Europe, can be a little bit difficult. Um, I like to start with the Netherlands there. Micronesia are these tiny little islands up here. Honduras is on the north side of this little peninsula here in Central America. Peru, I don't go for before I have Ecuador. Um, it's just a foolish idea. Kazakhstan's huge, but again, Central Asia. Just avoid it until you get. Islands are always easy to get. Mauritania is big, but I don't go for it. Dominican Republic is on the east side of Hispaniola. The Seychelles are between uh, the Maldives and Africa. Somalia is another nice one to get. It's on the Horn. I love these places that are on little pointy regions like UAE and Somalia. Here's the Maldives. The Netherlands is another one, has kind of a interesting coastline that's easy to spot. South Africa is a must to get started on Africa, and in here Mozambique is right next to South Africa, but you want to give a little space here for Swanti, something like that. Denmark's another one that sticks up. Go for all those peninsular places. Poland I don't go for until I get Germany, which we have. Mongolia, I need China. Libya is right under this little gulf here. Portugal can be dangerous because it's very skinny. Sri Lanka, USA, Pakistan. Thanks to the fact that I have Iran, I'll go for that. Tanzania I should probably be able to get since Mozambique's there, but I'll just wait. Get some of the easy ones first. And Spain is number 40. So we're about a fifth of the way there. 20%. Wait, what was that? India, obviously. And Greece is also kind of visible. Mexico is important to start working on Central America. Syria, you can go for once you have Iraq. It's in this little triangular area between Turkey and Iraq. Botswana, I don't go for until I have Namibia. San Marino, you can do once you have Italy. Indonesia, I like to click on this island here to avoid Malaysia. Just skip anything that is small at this point or difficult to find. It's not right on the coast. I'm looking over here because I got a big screen over here. Solomon Islands is near Papua New Guinea. Thailand is a little hard to click on. Oof. It's very narrow here. And I don't trust myself once I get up here near Laos. Afghanistan, once you have Pakistan, is easy. Yemen is easy. South Sudan, you got to wait for Sudan. Guatemala is very tough to click on. It's pinched in between Mexico and Honduras. And Belize is also tough to click on. But you can't make a mistake once you've got Guatemala in there. Belarus, you got to wait for Ukraine. France is really important, so you can start work on some of the small countries in Europe. Nicaragua is right south of Honduras. Austria, I wait for Switzerland, even though Austria is bigger. Bahamas is right next to Florida. Slovakia, I have to wait for the Czech Republic. Singapore's in this little box, so that's a gimme. So here's Switzerland. So you got to look real close and make sure you hit this little area around France. Brazil and Algeria are big countries that are kind of important to work on the countries around them. The Scandinavian countries are really easy. Ethiopia is nice once you have Somalia. And Kenya is nice once you have Somalia too. Romania, I usually wait till the very end. El Salvador is this tiny little extra region here between Honduras and Nicaragua. Wait until you have Honduras and Nicaragua. Belgium, wait until you have France and Netherlands. Here it is, Eswatini is the new name for Swaziland. Cuba, Monaco, once you have France, is easy. It's between France and Italy. Ecuador, once you have Colombia. Malawi, once you have Mozambique. Argentina, just make sure you steer clear of Uruguay. Malaysia is easy once you have Indonesia. Not too hard even before you have that. And Venezuela, once you have Colombia. Iceland, Vietnam is important, but it's very skinny, so you got to be real careful. Sudan, I usually wait till Egypt, but I can sort of see where it is. Bhutan, I don't do until I have Nepal. Kuwait, I don't do until I have Saudi Arabia and Iraq. Israel is hard to click. It's down in this little inset map here. It's very close to Palestine, and I just don't want to risk it this early in the game. Andorra is fine once you have Spain and France. Albania is fine once you have Greece. Tunisia is always good. It's nearest to Sicily. And now we just hit 90. All right, so now we could go ahead and try the Baltics here. The Baltic states are Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, and they are arranged in alphabetical order from north to south. But they're very small, so you really want to make sure you make a precise click. Czechia, Czech Republic, is in this little infolding of Germany. Ukraine, I always click on this little Crimean peninsula here. Morocco's right under Spain. Laos is an inland country in Southeast Asia. Slovenia is another tough one. We got to get close for this one. So this one is right next to Italy, and I almost missed it. It's so tiny. It's so frustrating. But we got it this time. And we got Egypt and Hades on the west side of Hispaniola. So we're doing pretty good. Serbia you don't want until you get at least Croatia, and probably Bosnia as well. Cyprus is an island. We just hit 100. So we're a little more than halfway through. Now we've got Nepal, Vatican City, Chad, it's next to Sudan, Uruguay, Namibia is right above South Africa. So now that's good because now we can get Angola and Botswana. Well, Turkmenistan we can go for, I think. It's right above Iran, kind of just east of Turkey, so that's one way you can remember it. Bangladesh is tucked in India. Lesotho is in South Africa, literally inside of it. Peru. Hungary you don't want to go for until you have Austria. Kazakhstan. Mali I don't like to get until later. Croatia once I have Slovenia. Another hard one to hit, but an important one. Mauritania is kind of on the west side of Africa. There's this area here called Western Sahara that I guess no one owns, or it's disputed or something. But it doesn't get cleared in this map. Paraguay is close to Uruguay. And Bolivia is the rest of the space in Central South America. Oh, Liechtenstein. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. You want Austria first. Mongolia. Bahrain is in this little box here. So that's nice. That's kind of a gimme. Democratic Republic of the Congo I'm going to wait on, even though it's huge. It's a big country. Kyrgyzstan is in this little area here, next to Western China. Okay, Bosnia tucks into Croatia. Tanzania is just south of Kenya. I'm going to wait on Zimbabwe. Guyana is next to Venezuela. Jordan, I think we're okay to go for Jordan now because we have Syria. Cambodia is all that's left in Southeast Asia. Now we've got Botswana. That's going to allow us to get Zimbabwe and Zambia. I'm going to wait on Lithuania. Luxembourg. Oh yeah, that's all that's left. Costa Rica is all that's left over here. Eritrea, we need that to get Djibouti, so that's good. All right, remember I said Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. But remember I also said it's hard to click. Cameroon, we need some time. Nigeria, we need Niger first. Bulgaria is... I'm going to wait. I don't feel good about it. Montenegro is between Bosnia and Albania. Okay, here's Niger. So South Sudan, obviously south of Sudan. Belarus is just north of Ukraine. Republic of the Congo, I don't go for early. Austria, though. So there's Switzerland. So Austria is going to be right there. And Slovakia is next to the Czech Republic. Remember, they used to be together. Now, they don't hang out together anymore. Angola is just north of Namibia. You got to wait to get Namibia, though, I think, to go for it. And you got to wait for Hungary to get Romania. In my opinion. Suriname goes here. Bhutan is all that's left here next to China. Again, I'm going to wait on Israel. I just think that's wise. Serbia. Well, it's here, but I'm going to wait. I want Hungary. Really want to anchor that area down. Central African Republic is in this little triangle region. Uzbekistan is just above Turkmenistan. All right, Comoros I think is right here. Yeah. But no. All right, so Hungary is important. So we have Austria. Remember the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Can we fit North Macedonia in? Nah. Mali is next to Mauritania. I want Zimbabwe before Zambia. Djibouti's safe once you have Eritrea. We gotta move. We are behind on time, folks. We are behind on time. Liechtenstein is in between Switzerland. Here's Democratic Republic of the Congo. That made me a little nervous, actually, even though it's huge. Zimbabwe. Lithuania, we're ready for that now. Nigeria is south of Niger. So now we can go back to Cameroon and get that as well. Still not ready for Bulgaria. 4 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. Tajikistan. So we filled that little hole. Now Romania. So Austria, Hungary, Romania. That was 150. I'm going to have to go for Israel at some point. We might be able to hit Burkina Faso. And Serbia. And Uganda. And Rwanda. Uganda, Rwanda. And Burundi. So that's all of the Central African states. West Africa's going to be hard. I really don't know how those countries go. Zambia fills that little gap. So I guess we should look for Gabon and fill this little gap. Oh, we don't have... I'm not sure we have Republic of the Congo yet. We should get that first. I'm looking specifically for that. I've made that mistake before. So now we're ready for Gabon. And Bulgaria. I'm going to do that before Israel. But, I mean, it's getting to be that time where we just are going to come to the end here. What am I looking for? We might be ready for North Macedonia. No, I don't feel good about it. I'm suddenly forgetting Kosovo versus North Macedonia. All right, Bulgaria. Moldova. We're at 160, folks. Going for Israel. Ooh, that's so skinny. 2 minutes left. Lebanon. Equatorial Guinea. Palestine. Not easy. Sierra Leone, should we try that? North Macedonia, we're going to try that. Kosovo, we'll fill in the rest of those states. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. 166 countries have been identified. Should we go for Senegal? Is that crazy? How did I miss it, folks? Did you see that? Note to self, you want to go for the north part of Senegal. Be nice to get Senegal, because then you can get Gambia. And then, I don't know what's south of that. Guinea? Maybe Guinea-Bissau? I don't know. I'm also very scared to put in Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia. I think Georgia's the big one. Probably the first one to go for. But I can't remember which of the other two is next to the Black Sea and which is next to the Caspian Sea. I know Sierra Leone is around here and Liberia is around here. I can't remember. Ghana, maybe? Benin, Togo. I don't know what order they come in. And then something else over there. Ivory Coast. Brunei's over here somewhere. I'm not sure where. And then I have no idea these Caribbean countries. But 84%. I wanted to beat 80%, so that's pretty good. Stay tuned for another exciting adventure.